What's up, everybody? Zach is back with another episode of Journey to $1 Million. We are getting close. We're 3/4 of the way there. I guess you could say that, from 0 to a million at least. But so everything is going pretty well. The tech is up. Semis are not doing so great this week so far, but that is okay because they've been just done above and beyond my expectations, as always, as usual. The socks are the socks. But anyways, triple Q, T triple Q. All the tech is going up, and we have a big Coinbase IPO today, which is going to be interesting. Man, some people are saying it's going to start at 250. It seems like it's probably going to be 300, and who knows? Could even be $500. We won't really know that. Tesla's on fire. A lot of the electric vehicles are probably going to get pulled up with it. But anyways, yesterday was all right. I mean, it wasn't so bad. The S&P was up 0.3%. NASDAQ was more than 1%, and Dow actually pulled back by almost 1/4%. Go figure. You know, the funniest thing for me is that literally a month ago, the talking heads in the media, the MSM, they were telling us to sell our tech stocks and buy the old worn out Dow. Some old bank stocks. Get some good old Wells Fargo. Get some good old Bank of America. Sell your Google. Sell your Fang. We don't want that stuff. But yeah, that couldn't have been the worst. There would have been no worse advice. I mean, they could have at least said, buy the tech dip. Hold tight. Sit tight. So that's just so laughable. I'm too lazy to go back and pull those videos from a month ago of the talking heads saying that, but we all know they were. Anyways, I had some pretty good luck this week so far with the short-term options, which according to my analytics, you guys love short-term options. So we're doing more of them. You know what, I gotta be honest with you, I prefer swing trading, long-term trading. I really like swing trading. It just gives you more time. Can be a little bit more patience. But you guys love those short-term weeklies. But anyways, we're doing pretty good, and my docu went up from $3.40 to $9, and that was where it was at the time of me writing this article. And so some of you guys might have sold when it's up 20%. Some of you, if you were in these, if you had the Tesla one, which went from $7.90 to $37, you might have sold when it was like $15. That would already have almost doubled your money. So, can't fault you there. But when I do this, I will just write it at the time of the writing of the article. I will post where the calls are. But anyways, on the latest write-up, go ahead and check out prostockedvice.com/blog. Link in the description. Check out the latest write-up. We are doing more of these short terms, which you guys love. Smash that like button. But just so literally every single one of my options this week have hit. So just don't forget to take the profits, and also don't forget to sometimes we're gonna take a loss. If you're doing 70% success rate on short-term options, that is really, really good. And if you're closing out the ones that you're not successful on, if you're closing them out before they just decay all the way to zero for 100% loss, you're also doing very good. So overall, that is a long-term strategy that is sustainable. But just keep those things in mind. We are hitting them pretty well these days, but of course tech is up, and I mean it's pretty much just take your pick of which ones are the best. And so far, I mean, our Tesla has done well. Our docu has also done well. But anyways, we will continue. For me, all of these, I've closed out all of them officially except for the ZS and also the triple Q. So we'll see how it goes going forward, though. And there will be more to come. I've got some more on my watch list. But anyways, we are up more than 2%, and that was including some of the pre-market time when I wrote this article in the wee early hours of the morning. But we're up 2%, so we're feeling pretty good. We're at 750. So we're almost there. I'm probably going to get to the 1 million. I'm hoping by the fall. I think I can do it. Yeah, maybe. We'll see, though. We'll see. But, yeah, so far this year, I think I'm at about 10%, up 10%, like totally. No, it would be a little bit more than that because I transferred into Webull on the 9th of January. So actually there's about 9-10 days there That's not included. But anyways, it doesn't matter. We're doing all right considering we just got smashed in the face from this transition into cyclicals. But anyways. But yeah, I see the Wall of Fame is filling up on the Discord, so go ahead and hit this link right here. Join the Discord if you're not already. If you're making money from my picks, which I'm sure that you guys are. It's hard not to from my picks these days. But yeah. And I just want to reiterate what I'm trying to teach you guys, and I'm just trying to let you in on my thought process is once we started dipping in late February, all of these options, the short terms, the mid terms, and even the long terms beside a few leaps like the ARK leaps and beside the Apple leaps, I literally cut everything, even if they were down at that time, and I would like to have waited for them to go back up to make money on them before I sold them, but I didn't. I cut everything, even for a loss, just cut it all. Took that money and then dollar cost averaged into my long-term buy and hold plays, some of the ETFs and whatnot, and also dollar cost averaged into my option leaps. Like leaps are the options that are over 12 months, so they're the very, very long-term ones. So I dollar cost averaged into all of those from the money that I used. Well, with some of my cash reserves, which I usually say keep 15%, but also some of the options that I cut. So keep that in mind. So now that the markets are moving back upwards, I think this is going to be a good time to start doing the options, and that's what we're doing right now. So just keep that in mind. Things will change. Things change very quickly, especially when short-term options are considered. But anyways, don't want to bore you guys. Exciting news is Coinbase IPO. Actually, it's not an IPO, it's a DPO. My mistake. But yes, and today is the day. Today is the lovely day that Coinbase will be listed on the NASDAQ under the symbol COIN. That's one of the best ones. But anyways, the reference price that they gave was $250 a share. But I think that they're already asking, the bid ask is more than $300 on Webull level 2 options. And this is going to be a huge one. This is a quote from Naeem Islam I would like to read to you guys. Listing of Coinbase in the U.S. is a big deal for many investors because it somehow sends a signal that the U.S. lawmakers aren't going to ban Bitcoin and Crypto King is here to stay. That is the chief market analyst at AvaTrade. So yeah, I mean, that's for sure. They're not going to ban Bitcoin. We're talking about Naeem. But yeah, I mean, it overall, it's definitely good. And compared to Mara, Riot, the eBong, the CAN, all of those mining, all of the stocks that are related to crypto mining, which I'm not a fan of, and that's just those are all just chumps compared to Coinbase. Coinbase is one of the biggest exchanges in the world, and that it's hard to go wrong with Coinbase here. One of the biggest exchanges. They take in a lot of money. I think it's something like $2 billion in volume every single day. So it's really, really big compared to the Mara, compared to the Riots, compared to the eBongs, compared to the Canaan miners. All of this is chump. This is really where it's at until Binance comes in DPOs as well. Then it could be interesting, but so far this is by far going to trump all of those other crypto ones, crypto stocks. So I'm very excited about this one, and I will be buying Coinbase stock. I'm not really in a rush. I'm not, I want to see what the price is going to be. I do think that this could reach $500. I don't know how fast it's going to reach $500. We'll just have to see what's going on. But there's no reason to be in a rush. But if you have the Mara, the Riot, the Cane, whatever, I might even think about taking your profit and then switching it over. I mean, this is Coinbase, guys. This isn't some random Chinese cryptocurrency ASIC mining producing company that is shady and has dirty factories with dust and pollution. You know what I mean? This is totally different. This is Coinbase. And they also brokered those huge deals with when Tesla purchased all of those Bitcoins. So I mean, Coinbase is definitely where it's at for the crypto stocks as far as I'm concerned, and I'm very excited about this one. So if I'm thinking about investing in some of this crypto stocks, then this is definitely the one I will be buying. And I would probably put it at a risk of a 3 because we don't really know what the volatility is going to be and it's so new. But I would say something like that. And probably we're going to make a fortune selling covered calls. So if you can afford 100 of these, I mean, that could be a great idea. But speaking of Tesla, actually, they're taking off. Including the pre-market, they're up like 10% from yesterday to till right now. I mean, Tesla is just killing it. They're fire. And pretty much what's going on mostly is that Tesla... Well, hold on, I'll just read you this quote. Tesla China is a company that's based here and must abide by all Chinese laws and regulations. This is by Grace Tao, the electric car maker's China head of communications and government affairs, said on the sidelines of a meeting at the sidelines of a meeting that the country's top planning body held with the U.S. companies in Beijing on Tuesday. In fact, our data will be very well protected. Chinese data will be stored in China. Yes. So this is Elon Musk playing the game with the Chinese government and the Chinese authorities, and that is a very smart, and it's super funny, the difference between Elon Musk and Ma Yun. So Jack Ma, the CEO of Alibaba. Actually, he's not even the CEO anymore, is he? But yeah, that would have been a typo in my article. My bad. Yeah, he just stepped down actually, and disappeared actually too. But they just got fined $2.8 billion because he has a big mouth and they don't know how to placate towards the Chinese government. But yes, Tesla is doing an excellent job of that because there was some the data that the cars drive around the streets in China and they collect on like the military complexes and stuff like that. I mean, it's all just, who cares, to be honest with you? And obviously that's pretty much what Tesla is saying. Like, yeah, we're not doing anything fishy. We're just here to sell your cars and take your money, which they're doing an excellent job of, and I commend them on that. But yeah, and then actually one of my followers made 247%, so shout out. You know who you are. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter for all my live trades, and send me the screenshots, like something like this, as you can see, and we will... I will post them on the Wall of Fame in the Discord. So yes, link in the description for the Twitter, and link in the description for the Discord. We have a lot of great conversations there. But anyways, guys, I wanted to go ahead and move on to the short terms that I will... The Twitter April 30th 74 call at $3.80. Now keep in mind that I'm posting these entry prices. I don't know what the market is going to open at because it's all supply and demand, so I cannot accurately predict that. But that is at least just to give you my basic thought process. So well, of course we'll have to see what they open at. But anyways, Twitter is opening its first African office, and that's what I think the catalyst is. So I think we could capture some upwards trend in this, and we would still have a couple of weeks to do that. So I don't think that's all that risky. And 380, it's pretty cheap, but we'll see what it opens at. The second one that I'm interested in is Roku 416, $390 call at $6.60. And actually, if you haven't been paying attention, Roku has been doing really well. And they introduced their powerful Roku Express 4K Plus and rechargeable Roku Voice Remote Pro. So actually on the technical analysis, they also, on the day chart, they also crossed the 50 MA, which they should be able to find some support there. So I do think that this one would be also good. And the 390 is not far away in strike. And then the last one that I would like to be looking at is actually a May 21st on Neo, a $40 call at $2.70. So this is a cheap one. I think that one is super worth it. And they just bounced on the 180 MA on the day chart, so that's a very, very strong support. And I personally think that Tesla will help pull up these other smaller electric vehicle stocks. Since it's just literally mooning these days. But anyways, guys, remember Twitter in the link in the description. My Instagram is also down there. I post more personal things, like when I hit my boxing coach in the mouth, in the mouth, and he kind of just quit on me. But different weird personal things that I experienced in China on my Instagram. But yeah, and if you're wondering what broker I'm using, it is Webull. Link in the description for 2 free stocks, chance to win Facebook. Actually, I think they might be giving away 60 free stocks right now, but I'll have to look more into that. And subscribe to my YouTube where I post videos like this all the time. Smash that like button. And anyways, guys, I'll see you on the other side. Peace.